Good morning, all you beautiful trans people on my phone. Welcome to Trans in the AM. I'm your host, Aaron Green, with some important news updates for you. First up, an update on the Netflix walkout situation. 2 trans Netflix employees have filed federal allegations against Netflix, alleging the company retaliated against them for speaking out about Dave Chappelle's comedy special, The Closer. The allegations were included in an unfair labor practice charge that was received by the National Labor Relations Board on Wednesday. The filing states that Netflix program manager Pagels-Minor, who was terminated, and software engineer Tara Field, who was placed on administrative leave, faced the company actions because they criticized it for streaming Chappelle's special. Netflix terminated Pagels-Minor on October 14th, hours after Pagels-Minor announced an October 20th employee walkout, according to the NLRB filing. The filing claims, was based on false and pretextual reasons. More updates on this situation will come as they are available. Next up, a moment of remembrance for transgender activist Brandy Rodriguez. Brandy Rodriguez was an activist who passed away this week due to unspecified health-related reasons. She worked for the last 20 years fighting for the human rights of members of the LGBTQIA community in Trinidad and Tobago, especially as the founder and president of the Trinidad and Tobago Transgender Coalition. Her colleagues considered her family, a big sister, whose fierce and unwavering fight for the rights of LGBTQIA in Trinidad and Tobago did not just inspire, but gave them focus. In July, Rodriguez received the 180th Commonwealth Points of Light certificate signed by Queen Elizabeth II for her advocacy work. The award is given to people who have made an outstanding contribution to their community. My condolences to her family and friends. She will certainly be missed. To wrap up this episode, Representative Jim Banks has been suspended from Twitter for intentionally misgendering trans government official Rachel Levine. Twitter suspended the account of Representative Jim Banks, a Republican from Indiana, after he intentionally misgendered a senior health and human services official, Dr. Rachel Levine, the first transgender person to hold an office that requires Senate confirmation. Twitter said the comment violated its hateful conduct policy, which prohibits the targeted misgendering or deadnaming of transgender individuals. Levine, the nation's most senior transgender official, became the first openly transgender 4-star officer across any of the country's 8 uniformed services on Tuesday. What else is there to say, but if you break the rules, you face the consequences. Kudos to Twitter for actually enforcing their harassment rules for once. Oh, and one last thing before I go, I've started a Patreon for Trans in the AM. If you want to support the show, please consider becoming a patron. We received our first ever Trans Leaf patron as well, Dahlia Doom, a previous guest during a Friendly Friday. The Trans Leaf tier is special because half the pledge is donated to the National Center for Transgender Equality. I'll put a link to the organization's webpage in the description below. Please check it out. Thank you again, Dahlia, for your support. Every bit goes to making the show better. And a special thank you to all of our patrons listed just to my right. If you like the show, please leave a comment and a thumbs up to help support the channel. And as always, take care and stay unique.